We're here. Yeah, get loaded up. This is going to be one of the best entertaining videos we've done. It's for all you non-essentials out there, so if it's a little long and all the jazz, you have nothing else better to do but drink Jack Daniels and watch our videos.
Oh, number 7. That's what you got.
You coming on down there?
I'm 6 feet, guys. 6 feet.
6 feet. He is social distancing. By the way, if you need social distancing stickers for your floors, your walls, we can help you out with that. If you need hand sanitizer, gloves, masks, we're also in the business of that as well. We can look out for your organizations and help you through these tough pandemic times.
Yeah, just so people know, we're not really open to the public. You can't come in the store and buy anything, but you can call, you can email the guys. We can do some
That's
things
how
like
much
that.
we care about you, our valued customer. We
That's right.
came in here just so you could watch a video.
That's
we
true.
all took showers to get separately. So that
Wait a second.
you know, don't have any stuff on
I
us.
did the Porkies and drilled a hole through the wall.
Yeah,
Are we
I know.
supposed to shower today?
No, you don't have to shower anymore. Those are completely off the
Or
list.
just wipe yourself in hand sanitizer.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
trying
I
to keep
did.
hydrated,
I've
so I
done
keep
that.
swallowing the
I smell
COVID.
like one big cotton ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing too?
Yeah, you got to keep drinking. You got to swallow
Yeah.
the COVID. So, the reason why this is one of the best episodes, we obviously don't have sports to talk about, so we're going to make you talk about sports. Since there's nothing going on, except for they got players of the NBA playing 2K, NBA, whatever that's called, live. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and virtual racing. And so we're going to talk about baseball, right?
We're going to talk about not baseball. I like where your head's at. Maybe we'll get into baseball a little bit next week, but this is going to be a
Hockey.
3 or 4 week documentation here. Just like the Last Dance is coming out, it's 10-part. I'm going to fall asleep for half of it.
They're all an hour long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 10 hours worth of stuff here.
Ridiculous.
I'll say a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
I don't stay awake after 10 o'clock.
Let's try to make this as simple as possible for you. What we're going to do is post a bracket of the greatest NFL teams. That's 1-year team. That's just a team, top to bottom team, not the greatest athlete
a
on the team.
specific team, a specific year.
A very specific team, very specific. That's a good way to put it.
You know, it'd be like the 2018 Saints. But we're only picking teams that win a Super Bowl or, even make it to a Super
Good
Bowl.
team.
Right, already I have to deal with the crap jabs as far as that goes. We will post it for an entire weekend for you to vote on. We're going to work out the logistics. We're not very tech savvy, so Liza, you're probably going to have to figure out how to put the teams up.
We'll go onto the Google and YouTube how to do the Facebook.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
We got our own IT person.
Yeah, and our media person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, before we get into the bracket, we allowed
Heck of a
in
car driver, that guy.
12 teams. There are 12 teams to make it. So the first is the honorable mention list.
Okay.
The honorable mention is the 1968 Baltimore Colts. That's Johnny U.
Johnny,
Greatest
baby.
quarterback of all time.
That's right.
Why does Johnny U's team not make the list, though?
They
Guys, I don't
didn't win the
understand
Super
it.
Bowl.
Oh,
You gotta win,
they didn't win the
You gotta
Super
win.
Bowl. Huh.
right?
So your argument is mute if you want to comment and say that the 68 Colts should have made it. You're wrong.
There's gonna be some other teams on there.
1984 San Francisco 49ers. That's the catch. Not a catch. That's the catch.
Well,
Dwight Clark did
they
not
didn't
make
make it because I was rooting for the Cowboys that game.
Okay.
That's
did
why
not
I didn't
make
get my
it.
vote.
And they squeaked by the Bungles
Yeah.
in a Super Bowl. So they did not make the list.
Even though that was a start.
1966. 90% of our viewers weren't even thought of in 1966.
I was
Green Bay Packers.
I
So
was 7.
I pass all my information and knowledge on why the 66 Packers did not make it to the oldest man on the planet.
I thought that I voted for them. You had Bart Starr, Carroll Dale,
Ray Nitschke.
Ray Nitschke. Who was the greatest coach ever?
Don Shula.
Who's the Super Bowl trophy?
Vince
named after?
Lombardi. That's
Vince
a good
Lombardi.
point.
You got a seal here and a seal here, and we run it through there with Horning.
What are we talking about Jimmy McGinty for?
I don't know, but they had a lot of Notre Dame guys on that team.
Yeah, they did. They
Should've
were
made the
really
cut.
good, but not good enough.
Ice Bowl as well.
Oh, with the Cowboys?
Means they're frozen out of this bracket. They are frozen out of the bracket. 2007. Now we're getting into the ballpark. The 2007 New England Patriots.
So,
The issue?
They didn't win the Super Bowl.
One giant loss is the issue.
Oh, I like that. I see what you
One
did there.
giant loss.
I mean, I don't know what.
How do you
they
catch a
could've-
ball
I don't know
against
what
your
more
helmet?
they could have done.
Was that the head pin or was that the
That was the head
Manning?
pin.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I don't know what more they could have done to try to win.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't know. I'm just scratching my head thinking about it. I don't
50-some
know.
touchdowns thrown. They had a great offense. Couldn't get it done.
You didn't make it. Sorry.
All
So,
those people that say
thanks for
Brady
playing.
never had a wide
70
receiver.
72 pops champagne.
Yeah.
The 1950 Cleveland Browns. Cleveland!
You're getting mentioned.
Cleveland!
Who is this? Otto Graham, baby.
Autogram Jim Brown.
Paul Brown was the coach.
The issue.
Too old.
There's not a Super Bowl. It's like it's the 50s. You're still the NFL or whatever you are at that time.
Yeah, really good though. When they started passing like that, that's when the Ford pass really started coming into.
I mean, Scott wasn't born yet.
Right.
That's right. That was
don't know.
-9.
Okay. 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One of the top defenses of all time. The problem is they can't score points with the rest of these teams that made the list.
Tony's breathing all over me right now. I got
They're
the
out.
COVID now, bad.
That's right. I have all my
Sorry.
symptoms, or is that just allergies? I don't know. I should go get tested.
Yeah, we got allergies.
1976 Oakland Raiders.
The
The Raiders. Marcus Allen does not get in. Jake the Snake Stabler does
Yeah.
not get in.
No.
You know why they don't
One
make
of the
it?
worst broadcasters of all time does not get
Because
in.
John Madden is one of the most overrated human beings. Of all time.
Absolutely.
Madden is like the greatest. Whap! Bam! You got a guy here. Bam! Wait, boom!
You know, Pat, you
Come
come
on.
holding on pretty much every play.
Now, I will say this. I did vote for them to get in. Dan Connors is a St. Mary's, Pennsylvania Flying Dutchman alum, and he played out there in Oakland.
Dan Connor, she was on Roseanne.
Yep, him as well. So that's it. Let's hear about who you thought should have got in as an honorable mention, or if you have another team, cool comment.
If you
But
don't like
wait,
our teams, you're wrong.
wait on your comments, because here are the top 12
You're wrong.
that did get in.
Hmm?
The number one overall seed, 1972 no-name perfection defense, Miami Dolphins. The U of the NFL.
That's right. They're still popping champagne.
17-0, going to be tough to beat.
They lost 0
Greasy.
games.
They lost no games. Will they lose a game in our bracket? It's you to tell.
Bum,
It's you
bum,
to
Maybe.
tell. Number 2 seed. And they have buys, by the way. The first 4 seeds have a bye. The 1985 Bears. That's the 4-6 Bear defense. That's Buddy Ryan and the boys.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Mike Ditka.
Dicka.
Yeah.
I'm out of sausage. Mike Ditka. From PA.
That was
Mike
only
Ditka.
Tony's 3rd heart attack of the day.
Right.
Only 3 today.
Oh, they had
Jim
lots,
McMahon.
lots of personality on that team.
Refrigerator Perry.
Perry.
Walter.
You know, McMahon.
Payton.
You know, the guy that hated the NFL commissioner. Come on, man. That was a great team.
3 seed. All y'all in the state of Pennsylvania are either going to tell us we're wrong for having not 9 Steeler teams in this, we have the wrong Steeler team, or we have them ranked too low.
We have the best Steeler team.
1978 Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's a little asterisk that my man looked up. The real reason I believe they're getting the nod. The rule was put in place
That year.
that year to no longer 5-yard bump. So tell me that defensive back's name who used to
Mel
just molest
Blount.
people at the line.
They
of
put a
scrimmage.
rule in to slow down our defense, and
It
they still won a Super
didn't
Bowl.
work.
It's like the Michael Jordan rules, right? This is the Mel Blunt
It doesn't
rules.
matter. They won anyway.
So the 4 seed with the final bye is the 1986 New York Giants.
Who
New
put
York
them at 4?
Football Giants. That's the greatest coach of all time as your defensive coordinator, and one of the top 5 greatest coaches of all time as the HC.
I believe they shut down the 49ers to like 49-3 that year.
That is a solid defense.
Pretty
LT,
good.
I believe, snapped some legs that year.
1 or 2.
Yeah, LT was pretty good.
Yeah, him and Daryl Strawberry were hanging
Yeah,
out in the
they're
New
hanging.
York,
Yeah.
Manhattan area.
And
That's a thing.
The 5 seed, 1989 49ers. So we said that the
84 missed the cut.
84 Niners missed the cut, but the 89, now,
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Walshy's not there.
Yeah, it's Seifert. First year of Seifert.
First year Seifert.
Did they have a quarterback that year?
They had 3 quarterbacks that year.
Okay.
They not only had the man, Montaigne, they also have Steven Young.
Oh, he was pretty good.
Stephen Young.
I thought you didn't like lefty quarterbacks.
I hate him. That's why I didn't start.
Oh, okay.
And also, Stephen Bono. Steve
Whoa,
Bono.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa.
This is a
Can't
kid's
say
show.
that.
It's a family show.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can't say that.
Was he married to Cher?
Yes.
Sonny.
Yeah. So the 6th seed, 2004 New England Patriots. You know we can't have a greatest team of all time without a Pats team.
No.
You can
Gotta
go
have, man.
park the car in my
Harvard
Harvard
yard.
yard. All right? This team's getting in. If the 07 team can't get in because they have a giant loss on their resume, the 14-2 or whatever they were, Patriots,
Let
the
me know.
issue is Troy Brown. He might come up here.
Let me know when
The
it's
issue
over.
is we're wicked smart.
Wicked smart. I'm going to have a couple of beers. And how you like those numbers? I got a number. How you like those apples? I got a number. That's pretty good for me.
That was pretty good for you.
I'm glad that
I
old
like it.
man
Are we
doesn't
done with
like
that
the
now?
fact that 2004.
I liked it.
The 7th seed, 1992 Dallas Cowboys.
Now we're talking. Troy Aikman.
The three
Emmitt
of them, right?
Smith.
This is the first real powerhouse, right, with names
The big
for
three.
each, for each position, basically. A quarterback, a running back, a wideout,
And a
fullback,
tight end.
a tight end,
You're right.
an offensive line that averaged
Right.
300 and some pounds
There you go.
across the board.
Yeah, they were.
Leon Bonehead and Let.
Well, you know, you gotta love Leon. He was.
Was that
stupid.
Thanksgiving? Snow
Yeah,
in
he was-
Dallas on Thanksgiving?
He was
That's a problem,
stupid,
right?
but other than that, he was a great defensive lineman.
Norton Jr.'s on that team.
Ken Norton.
9,000 rings. Charles Haley's on that squad.
Oh yeah. He
Gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah,
Tough
right.
to beat there. And that's as a 7 seed, by the way.
7.
8 seed. We kicked out the 66 Packers. The 62 Packers are gonna get in. 1962 Packers, Green Bay Packers. This is also before the merger, though, I believe.
Yeah.
It was.
So this is a small issue for them as well, but they're getting in. Lombardi has a team in as an 8 seed.
This team had a plus 267 point differential.
That's a lot to
pretty good.
take in. That is a
It's
lot,
a lot
to
of
take
points.
in. The 9 seed playing this Packers team, the 2000 Baltimore Ravens. Now there's going to be a lot of hatred right here. Yeah, they have a murder, but
That
then
defense was-
allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, it's
Allegedly.
We didn't say nothing. We didn't say that.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying.
See, what happened was
They may or may not have like 4 or 5 Hall of Famers on their defensive
That
side of the
defense
ball.
was really
that
good.
year. That's a tough.
Tony
tough
Siragusa
team.
ate a lot of food in his day.
Did the offense score any points that year?
Not sure they needed to. The
Yeah.
games they lost.
The defense scored enough to win the game.
Side note, again, Stat Boy over here, tell them why they're going to have a high hill to climb here based on not winning their what?
They didn't even win their division that year. That division was won by the Tennessee Titans. The same Tennessee Titans that came up a yard short, possibly to another team on our list, the year before in the
Possibly.
Super Bowl.
That's interesting.
You
That's
don't
a-
even
that's
win
a
your
tough stat.
division.
It's a tough stat,
That's tough.
but it got
But
you in.
they got a great defense.
They do. So then the 10 seed will be taking on the 92 Cowboys, by the way. We'll go back over this real fast for you. The 1998 Denver Broncos. John Elway's going to make the cut. He's getting in.
He has to.
But he's really getting in on the legs and workhorse of 2,000-yard rusher Terrell Davis. TD. Interesting side note, that year there was also another 2,000-yard back that year.
Who was that?
Name that back.
Hmm.
May or may not have played for one of the worst teams of all time. Not the Cleveland Browns. You got honorable mention. So the 98 Broncos are in. The 11th seed. Now you're talking. The greatest show.
On dirt.
It's close. They now build domes. You
Oh,
can now play
is it
inside.
Turf?
It's AstroTurf at this point.
Okay, turf.
So, the greatest show on turf. Again, a ton of Hall of Famers. Speed out the wazoo. Not as bad as defense as people would think because they only remember the touchdowns.
Dre Bly invented the safety mask.
He invented the mask. He also was the first to put a headband around your neck to stay warm.
And then he'd pull it up, social distancing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the 1999, there's St. Louis at the time.
St. Louis.
The St. Louis Rams.
Kurt Warner, Marshall Falk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, all them
All-
guys.
Man,
All
that
of
was a
it.
lot
All
of
of
fun.
it.
Who made
That's
that
a lot of
tackle
fun.
to win the Super Bowl?
Who? Mike Jones. That's right, Mike Jones.
It's a real thing.
And rounding out the top 12 here, the bottom seed, the overall worst team to get in.
Why? He's number 12.
He is number 12, and he did make the docket, so that's impressive in itself. the 1968 New York Football Jets. J-E-T-S.
Jets.
Firemen.
Jets.
Jets. So the
Yeah.
1976 guarantee gets
Joe
in.
Namath.
Namath guaranteed
Guarantees
that they
it.
would be on our bracket.
He guaranteed it.
That's a real thing.
Emerson Boozer.
He's from PA as well.
George
he called
Sauer,
us.
Don
And this guy-
Maynard.
yeah, I don't know anybody else on
Come
the
on,
team.
man.
He knows them.
Those aren't people.
Oh
was-
yeah.
The problem is
That was
Namath
that
becomes
was
a drunk.
yeah, but that was
Where's
the
Chinchilla?
Susie Colbert.
the biggest
What
upset
happened? I don't know.
ever.
It was.
Biggest upset ever in a Super Bowl.
And
Well,
up
speaking
to
of
68.
And I watched that game.
biggest upset ever, to recap who's playing who and whatnot. Again, the bracket will be posted. Fill it out, the yay or nays to who you have,
Yeah, give us your
and
opinions.
move on forward. If you win, we'll give you everything in the store while we're not open.
Yeah. All you gotta do is break in.
It's a
I don't-
felony.
I don't think we want that.
It's a
No.
felony. It's fine.
We got
Yeah,
insurance.
sure.
We got insurance, right?
We want to see it.
So the 12 seed, the 1968 Jets, the guarantee game, he's going to have to go up against the 1989 49ers as a 5 seed. That's the first side of the bracket. On the top portion of that is the 1962 Green Bay Packers taking on the 9 seed 2000 Baltimore Ravens. The other first round games will be the 7 seed 1992 Dallas Cowboys playing host to the 1998 Denver Broncos. Elway Aikman, kind of like that, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's very interesting.
Very good.
And then the bottom first round bracket here is the 2004 New England Patriots as a 6 seed playing host to the 11 seed, the 1999 last of an era St. Louis Rams.
Who knocked those Rams off the next year?
That'd be a Pats team.
Oh.
That's interesting. So again, then rounding it out, the winner of the 8-9 seed, the Packers Ravens, will have to play the 72 Perfect Dolphins. The 89 Niners and the 68 Jets will have to play the 86 New York Giants. And the 92 Cowboys, 98 Broncos are going to have to play that 85 Bears team. And the final one will be the 04 Pats, the 99 Rams taking on the 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers. The
Good luck.
real Steel Curtain.
That's right.
So that's how it rounds out.
Hey, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
This is going to be a lot of fun. Have fun with this.
Yeah.
Again, we will do our best to post the games where you can click and vote. We'll take your votes, tally it up, see who moves on. At this point, we have them ranked, in our opinion, top to bottom. So there shouldn't be a lot of March Madness type mentality.
Nah.
But it's April,
Yeah.
so who gives a
Are
crap?
we getting a 12 over a 5?
Let's get this.
That's what I'm saying. Is there a guarantee over a 5 seed?
Look up
We'll
some
have to see.
stats. Tell us some
Yeah.
stats. Tell us who your favorite players are. Tell us why you like them. You know.
You're
Absolutely.
wrong, but tell us anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely wrong.
We
I'll
don't really
guarantee
care.
it.
We just want you to
If
do
I got a
something.
guarantee, that's my guarantee. I'll guarantee that you're going to be absolutely incorrect on
Hey,
how this
hey,
thing
I got one question. How come we didn't put any Redskin teams in here?
Because Dennis likes them.
They're not good.
That's right.
There was a chance
Just
of
so
the
you know,
91
Dennis.
team. I'm actually more heartbroken that the 09 New Orleans Saints didn't make the
Yeah,
cut.
that's true.
I mean, you
Is
talk
that the
about
year-
defense.
Go
We
ahead.
had bounties out on people. I mean, we legitimately tried to hurt
Allegedly.
people. Allegedly. No, it's
Allegedly.
not alleged. That was true. We
Oh.
paid a punishment for that.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that team was legit, too.
Jonathan Vilma,
My all-time favorite Saint, Marcus Colston. We had Jahari Evans, Bloomsburg's alum.
all decade.
Made the all-decade team. I mean, they were loaded up.
Yeah.
Top 5 great. I made him at 6. Number 6 greatest quarterback of all time, Drew Downtown Breeze. I mean, they
Yeah,
had a
give
lot
us
of
some
talent.
teams that you think might have made it.
I think so. I
They
can't
shouldn't
wait to
have
hear that.
since we didn't put them on, but it's all right.
Absolutely. I mean, again, you're wrong. So.
Yeah.
That's not how
So
it
that's how it'll work. We'll have that. We'll have the results. We'll tell you the results, who the next round is. We'll keep this thing moving.
Sounds good.
I appreciate you listening and taking time. First responders, all the medical people, Morgan Nicholson, who's going into New York City like a wild woman, taking all these things. Your wife, obviously, in the medical field. I mean, these people are crazy.
Yeah.
Nicholson, is she related to Jack?
Jack, yep, we're all related.
Okay.
Absolutely. 6 degrees of separation to Kevin Bacon. I think is how that works.
Got it.
So that's how it's going to go. We
Let's
like
go.
it.
We like it.
I'm excited. You
Yep.
should be excited. Get away from me now. That's
Hey,
way too
just
close.
because we're closed doesn't mean
We're not
that we
doing
don't
business?
stop and we don't do anything because here at Harder Sporting Goods,
Play to win.
And so should you. We're kind of like 7-Eleven. We're not always doing
Yeah.
business, but
Yeah.
we're always
But
open.
we're
always
always
open.
open.
hey, that's
good.
good.
I
Does
love
that
it.
mean we have Slurpees?
Yeah, you can get them in the back. Yeah, remember the sign thing?
Yeah. Here you go. Nice catch. He dropped.